You're listening to Country Music Junkies, hosted by Patrice Whiffen. This week on Country Music Junkies, I am so pleased to be chatting with BC native Teigen Gayse. Teigen, how you doing?
I'm doing really good, thank you. How are you?
I am great. I appreciate you carving out some time to chat with me. I know you've got a lot going on with a new self-titled album now available for fans. I want to talk about that, but I want to kind of first take our listeners back a little bit to when this country music journey began for you and what made you decide to really go at this full throttle.
Well, it all started when I was in high school, and for some reason, I told my mom that I didn't want to go to school for that semester. I was going to stay home and I was going to homeschool. And when my mom, I was the only one at home, and all I did all day was write music. And that is how I got my start into songwriting, is by so I would show my mom old homework when she'd come home from, because she was going to school at the time, and I'd show her old homework from like the year before, and I ended up getting in so much trouble. I had to like redo the semester, but you know what, that's how I got my start in songwriting. So it's kind of a funny story. And then it wasn't up until 2016 where I let out my first single, Your Girlfriend's Crazy. Did a music video for that one, and I was so new. I wasn't sure if it was what I wanted to do. It's a really hard industry to get into, and if you're gonna do it, you got to do it. And I wasn't sure. And then I just finally decided, I'm like, you know what, this is my passion. I love this. I don't want to do anything else. Like, this is what I was born to do. So I had enough songs to make an album. I had more than enough songs to make an album. So here I am now with a new album and a music video, and I couldn't be happier.
That's awesome. Well, I'm so glad to kind of hear the backstory. It's funny how that all came together, but obviously you were meant to do this, and you've now got this self-titled 8-song record available. Let's talk a little bit about that and how did you pick 8 songs of all of the songs that you've written?
Oh, that was hard. That was really hard. I had to keep in the back of my head, like, if it doesn't make it on this record, it can go on the next record. But my producer and me just kind of went through the songs, and together we decided which songs were the best songs. And I wanted to do more. I wanted to do 12 songs on the record, as many as I could really, but I thought I'll start off small, and then the next one I'll go bigger. So I'm really happy with it. I love that there's 8 songs. It's sweet, simple, like quick, I don't know. I'm happy that we went with the 8, but I'm really excited to do like a 12, 13 track record the next time.
Yeah, well, we'll be on the lookout for that as well. But right now we're enjoying this 8-song record. So for those that haven't heard it, can you talk about some of the stories, sounds, the vibe? I know it's pretty upbeat and pretty fun, but how would you describe it to someone that hasn't listened in yet?
I definitely write from life experience.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do my writing, I'm a big melody person. When I'm listening to a song, lyrics are important, but the first thing that comes to my attention when I'm listening to music is a melody.
Okay.
And so when I write my music, I base it all around a melody. So I like to think that all my melodies are catchy, and I do love writing too. So, it just kind of came. I like to say a good song has either, good lyrics or a good melody, but a great song has both. And that is what I try and go for. That is what I aim for every song. So I hope that people, when they listen to my music, do find it catchy. I want them to be able to relate. Like, that's why I like to write from life experiences too, because I want people to know that they're not alone. And, that's when I listen to music, I love that feeling. But no, there's heartache, heartbreak, there's ups and downs, and this one is literally whatever song in the last 8-7 years that I've been writing music, whatever was best that we thought. So
you definitely have quite a mix on there, which is great, and definitely takes you on a journey every step of the way, which is very cool. Now, you've got one of your tunes, you've got a music video available on your website. That's teigengayse.com. I'll include a link in the posting of this interview. But that tune is Don't Look Back. So talk to me a little bit about making that music video. It's absolutely gorgeous, the whole way it's been put together. Talk to me a little bit about what was the process like?
So when I went down to Texas to release the album and do the music videos, I originally was going to do a music video for Austin and My Kind of Perfect, and I Kind of Like It.
Okay.
But given the circumstances that we were in, as soon as I got there, that's when quarantine started. And
gotcha.
so it just didn't feel right to do a music video at the time with like a happy, giddy songs. It's just, everyone was kind of like down and sad. They didn't know what we were doing, and it just didn't feel right. And so we thought about it like, oh, maybe we should just not do a music video or wait till this all settles down.
Right.
But my manager had an idea. She's like, you know what, we should just do a really stripped down video of Don't Look Back, because it's kind of fits the times that we're in right now. Like, people need a positive song like this. And it just felt better doing that kind of a music video than it would be dancing around in a field being all happy, when really it's like, it's not exactly that happy of a time for everyone. So I'm really happy that we chose that. And the process of the video was so fun. We were out at Canyon Lake in Texas, and that's where we filmed it. And it was just gorgeous. Perfect day. It was on Easter that we filmed it.
Oh,
and
wow.
I had the best day ever. Like, I got to eat mini eggs while I was shooting. Like, I was like this. It was this beautiful, gorgeous day. And the music video turned out exactly how I wanted it to. And the director, Phil, did an amazing job. He used this beautiful old vintage lens on me that just gave this warm look. And it was just, it felt really good to put something out like that in the world to people at such a, weird time that people need to hear something positive.
Absolutely. Teigen, thank you so much for carving out a bit of time to chat with us. Really appreciate it, and looking forward to staying in touch.
Yes, thank you very much for having me. This was great.